I learned about Cambridge Weight Plan a very, very long time ago because I know the people who developed it back in the 1970s. I knew Ian McLean Baird. I met him at the West Middlesex Hospital back in the early 1970s, before Cambridge Weight Plan was actually founded as a company. And I also knew Dr. Alan Howard. And indeed, I still know both of them, and I meet them occasionally, and we have discussions about what was done in the past, also about what needs to be done in the future, and they are both still interested. For a very long time before I joined the company, I had been working in the NHS, treating patients with obesity, and also in the university posts which I occupied. I was undertaking clinical trials, and I was aware of the potential benefit of formula diet. I was also aware of a lot of the questions that still needed to be answered. Obesity causes a number of quite serious problems. Of course, everybody is aware of the fact that it's associated with diabetes. Obesity is also a cause of other serious problems, like osteoarthritis. About 1 in 5 of the population of the United Kingdom over the age of 50 are affected by osteoarthritis. Some people only have a few aches and pains, but some people are very seriously affected and can't even get out of the house. Some of our clinical trials, those done in Denmark, for example, have addressed the problem of these people, and we have shown that Cambridge Weight Plan can effectively achieve sufficient weight loss to allow them to get up, walk about, get out of the house, cycle their bicycles around Copenhagen, and play with their grandchildren again. I've spoken to many of these people, and they are dramatically transformed by the changes that they've achieved as a result of losing weight with Cambridge Weight Plan. Worldwide, governments and other funding bodies, insurance companies and so on, are going to be facing huge bills related to obesity. The other interesting thing is that it's not just the healthcare budgets that are going to be affected, it's also the social care budgets, because an individual who has severe or serious obesity is likely to need some modifications to the house, different facilities in the bathroom, for example, and also when they travel they may need extra help. They may need a motorized scooter or a modified car. And the costs for some of these morbidly obese or super obese individuals are absolutely phenomenal. Multiplied across the world, if we project the figures, the costs are just unbearable. Governments will not be able to afford it. The solution for this absolutely disastrous economic prospect, which all governments around the world are faced with, is to have effective ways of achieving weight loss. And a number of the clinical trials that the company has been involved with are actually designed to find low-cost solutions to these problems. We know that we can help these people to lose weight using total diet replacement programs and formula diet programs. Recent thinking in relation to how we help people who are overweight and obese has tended to focus more on the difference between the amount of energy the body needs and the amount that's in the diet that is supplied. Low-calorie diets, total diet replacements, and very low-calorie diets are a key component of the Cambridge Weight Plan programs. A very low-calorie diet is one which supplies less than 800 calories per day. Now, one of the key things is, of course, if you try to select 800 calories from conventional food, it's impossible to get the right selections to give you all the micronutrients that are needed for health. And therefore, a very low-calorie diet has to be a formulated product. And one of the key things about commercial formula very low-calorie diets is that they do provide all of the micronutrients that are needed for good health in 3 or 4 portions. Using formulated total diet replacements and very low-calorie diets, which contain the right amount of micronutrients and the right amount of protein and fat and carbohydrate, ensures that the weight loss is achieved in a way which is as safe as possible. Total diet replacements and very low-calorie diets give very effective weight loss, which reduces the risks of a number of major diseases. However, it's inevitable that in some individuals, and a very small percentage, there may be some minor side effects, often associated with pre-existing conditions. Cambridge Weight Plan has always been based on very solid scientific evidence. Today we apply exactly the same approach. Studies are undertaken in the hospital-university environment, but also in the community environment, because it's very important to show that formula diets, total diet replacements, very low-calorie diets are actually effective in real life as well as in the hospital environment. Over the last several years, Cambridge Weight Plan has been involved in studies in Denmark, Sweden, and in Britain, which have shown that losing effective amounts of weight loss with total diet replacements and very low-calorie diets can give good results in people with osteoarthritis and with sleep apnea. Cambridge Weight Plan is now about to address the major problem of diabetes, which will be the major problem affecting the world and people who are obese over the coming years. This study will run over the next few years, and we will be making a major contribution to how to solve this very serious problem. Cambridge Weight Plan is successful and will be successful into the future because it combines solid scientific research with excellent products which everybody likes and the support which is absolutely essential for effective weight loss and weight maintenance.